What we do here is go back.
Welcome back, guys. I'm JHQ, and today we are looking at the LG Stylo 2. Now, like the previous version of this phone, you are still getting the stylus, which is really the name, where the name comes from. You get that stylus and all the perks and stuff that comes with it. This phone does feature Adobe Acrobat put into it, where you could create PDFs, images. Not like the previous version, the LG Stylo 1. You're not getting too many changes, but you are getting subtle changes here and there to make this version a better phone than the last. Looking at the body, you have your headphone jack in the bottom with your charging port, and basically that is the only two things you have around the phone, as LG has made it a point to move their volume button and the wake and sleep button to the back of the phone, which helps in terms, this is a big phone, so you might have a little bit of an issue if you're used to smaller phones, handling it here and there, so that does help, and it makes your hand feel comfortable while you're using the phone. So it's not hard to reach. This model is still featuring a 5.7-inch screen, which we've seen in the previous one, coming in at 720 to 1280p. Now the display works well, but it is a little dim during daytime when the sun is out. I've had this issue, and the brightness seems to not be enough when you're using it in the sunlight. In certain angles, you're not seeing the colors right. But for the most part, it works well. It's just when you're in the sun, it can get a little bit iffy, and you don't really get the full capability of that 5.7-inch screen. Moving on to the camera. Now, this year's camera has been bumped up from the 8-megapixel camera that we've seen in the last version to a 13-megapixel camera. You are still able to shoot 1080p video at 30 frames per second, and you'll get a better image quality. Now, it does feature tap to focus. Using this at night, I found that it's difficult to take group pictures. If you are away from the subject that you want to shoot, if you are a good amount of distance from the subject that you want to shoot, the flash won't work too well. Now, this year's model has seen a bump in RAM from the original 1 gig of RAM on that Snapdragon 410. We are getting 2 gigs of RAM this time, which should help with the performance and the overall quality of using this phone, the overall experience. The battery stays the same at a 3000 milliamp battery with the removable battery. Now, the battery life for me has been phenomenal, to say the least, because recently I've actually used it a lot, trying to use a lot of apps, trying to use it really heavy to really test out the battery and the capabilities of it. And the other day I was on 5%, and I was able to watch an hour worth of Netflix, and I still had 2% of battery left. So to me, that shows how the phone is using that battery to its maximum potential, and also you are really getting that 3000 milliamp battery that it does advertise to be. A lot of phones tend to say that, but once you start using that phone for a little while, that kind of dimms down, and you're really getting like 2,500 out of it, or maybe lower, some depending on what phone it is. Pretty much what it was last year. You do have, this year's model is a little bit thinner at 7.4 millimeters thick instead of the 9.4 that we have before. This actually, the phone being thinner actually makes it harder to hang on to it. Overall, I think this is a good phone. If you are more used to the smaller phones, I wouldn't say don't go for this one, but just consider that it is a thin phone, so it might slip in your hand here and there. So if you want to get a case, that would be a great idea if you're thinking about getting this phone. And if you're more used to smaller phones, this phone does give you the feature to basically it's a feature to make the screen smaller, so you can reach both sides of the screen. You can turn that on and off whenever you wish, so you do get that option. This is not the best phone that I've seen from LG, but it is a pretty solid one. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm JHQ, until next time.